Hi, I'm Shanika Robinson, the CEO of Holistic Inspirations. I am with Demetrius Reed of PGP, and I just like to thank you for taking the opportunity to do this interview with me. How are you?
I'm wonderful. Thank you for having me.
Could you tell us what PGP stands for?
Absolutely. PGP stands for Pursuing God's Purpose. The purpose of the ministry is to pretty much teach people how to pursue their purpose in God, to be able to identify who they are and where they belong in the ministry.
Oh, wow. What inspired you to come up with the whole name and to the whole concept of PGP?
Well, it was pretty much my own life. Some of the things that I've been through in my own personal life. Going into the ministry, working in the ministry, I was very excited, but at the same time, I wasn't able to know where I belonged or who I was. So I started reading my word more, just developing a stronger relationship with God. And the more I found myself doing that, I realized that I started to feel the fulfillment of who I was and the things that I would have the passion for, even the very things that would bother me that I saw. And sometimes when you want change, you have to be that change.
Wow.
So that's what led me into saying, you know what, everything that we do in life, everything that we put our hand to when we're in God is for his purpose. Love, sacrifice, and giving.
Wow.
And that's what it's about.
And I like something you said. You said when you want change, you have to be that change.
Absolutely.
And that's true in a lot of situations, you know.
Absolutely.
You know, you desire change in someone else, but more oftentimes than not, when you change your behavior, your whole environment changes. It's like you shift the atmosphere.
Absolutely.
So that's awesome that you're able to recognize that you have to be that change.
Absolutely.
So I really commend you on just finding you at such a young age. That is awesome. That's amazing, and it's amazing vision that you have. So I know that you're getting ready to host this event. Could you tell us a little bit about the name of the event and what it's all about?
It's called PCR, Women's Empowerment, and what that pretty much stands for is Pursuing God's Purpose, the P, conquering our inner beauty, and how to recover after a great loss. I think it's so important within this hour that a lot of people some are in survivor mode, and we're much more than that. God wants us to be able to fully recover so that we can step into our purpose. And I think a lot of people are not able to identify that, or they don't know how to. So the purpose of this conference is to empower them, help them, lead the way, give them examples, and I think that's so needed. So that's something that's definitely I'm passionate about. I really want to see people's lives change. I want to see people delivered. I know that I had on a mask for a very long time.
Wow.
And sometimes we get, especially living in this time, in this hour, it's so easy to get caught up in what everybody else is saying. This is what you should be, or this is the right way to go. So it's so easy to lose yourself. So I think it's so important to be able to, in order for you to really feel that fulfillment, you have to identify who you are first. And the only way you can ever do that is that we first have to deal with the issues. And a lot of people are carrying around issues, they're carrying around burdens, they're dealing with unforgiveness, and they don't know how to. They've heard a good word, a good message, but they don't know how to move forward. So the purpose of this conference is to help you to fully equip you on how to fully recover, not just survive it, but to recover and gain back everything.
That is so awesome. So when is this event?
March 28th.
Wow, so that's around the corner.
Yes, it is.
Wow.
It's coming very close.
Well, tell us the information, the date, the time.
Absolutely. I first want to say that the conference is March 28th. The address is 337 South State Road 7. I repeat that again. It's 337 South State Road 7. It's in Margate, Florida.
Okay.
Just before you get to Southgate. Also, the conference doors will open up at 11:30. I want to discuss if you will
the
let me.
speakers that are going to be at the event.
Absolutely. First, I want to start off by saying these are some amazing women. I'm definitely grateful that they have given me the opportunity to include them in this event. I think it's so important to not just have an idea, but a God idea. So I was definitely God-led to each and every one of these women. One of the first panelists that's going to be coming forth is none other than Evangelist Bernica Aaliyah. A lot of people know her as a psalmist, but she's also a prayer warrior. Definitely anointed, very powerful. This is a ministry that she's actually ministering right now, an assignment on her life. So I'm grateful that she's going to come in and be able to teach the importance of prayer. Prayer is a priority, especially growing into God. You have to be able to communicate. Communication in any relationship is important. So that's basically what prayer is, and she's going to be teaching on prayer and worship. I also have none other than Evangelist McVeigh. So excited about having her. Very powerful woman as well. She's going to be talking about marriage and ministry. She's even wrote a book talking about marriage. So that gives us the opportunity to hear her lovely testimony. I also have none other than Heart to Heart Ludi Santil. She's actually her assignment right now is actually teaching people how not only about relationships but what it's like being single and working on their character and development. So she is going to be coming in and talking about what it's like to be single and saved. Have Marty Benning, who's going to be coming in and teaching about character. I think a lot of people forget that in ministry, when you're working in ministry, sometimes we don't have any personality. Our attitude, our integrity, our character, all those are key components that go in anytime that you're working in the ministry or just overall in life, your integrity. Honesty. Absolutely. So I think this is something that is very vital and needs to be taught. So I'm so grateful that she's going to come in and deliver a message. She definitely has a heart of love, a heart of passion for people. And I wanted somebody as passionate as her to be able to deliver on it, because this is something that she delivers and that she walks in every day. And then I have my very own holistic inspiration CEO, Shanika Robinson, who's going to be coming in and talk about the mind, the body, and the soul. And if you want to, you can go ahead and elaborate on a little bit of what we can expect.
Well, for me, I will definitely be touching on the mind, body, and soul, as she stated. And I don't want to give away my full message, but I do think it's important for you to be whole in all three areas. You know, your mind, just making sure that your head is on straight, that you're functionally thinking and you have healthy thoughts. You know, you're healthy and whole in your body, and that your soul is right, and that you're anchored in God, you know, and that He's your compass. So those are the things that I'm going to be touching on, and I look forward to hearing from the other ladies as well.
Thank you. And last, we have our ultimate guest speaker, Lady Nakisha Winham, who will be bringing a message. I'm grateful about all of the panelists, and I think it's very important that she's going to bring together all of them into one message. And I think this is going to be so important to be able to complete, like you said, wholeness, how important wholeness is. So even though each of these women are touching on a specific topic, she's going to come in and talk about what it's like to be bleeding. Talk about the woman with the issue of blood, how this woman bled for so many years and what it was like for her persistent, how she had to get past of her own thoughts, and how her persistence and her faith is what made her whole. So I'm definitely looking for the women of God to be blessed. And I want to let everybody know that this is not just about you people who are in church. This is a free event. This event is for everybody. This is not a performance. This is ministry. And everybody is welcome to come in. You come in with your mask off. You don't have to put on a mask. And if you come in with one, by the time you leave, you're going to take it off. This is about making women whole. I am looking for women to truly be delivered, to truly be healed. We are taking the time, and each and every one of us are really seeking God's face, because I am looking for recovery. So I'm definitely grateful about that. Also, I have a surprise for each and every one of you. I can't wait to see you all. I have a surprise for my guests. I'm very excited about it. It's something that I work very, very hard on. It's something very dear to my heart. It is my baby. And that night I will be sharing it with everyone. So it'll be great to see you all there. Again, I thank you, Shanika Robinson, for having me. And if it's okay, I'd like to elaborate a little bit more on the address, letting everybody know about the event. Again, the doors open at 11:30. It will be on Saturday, March the 28th. That address, again, is 337 South State Road 7. And I cannot wait to see you all. Thank you so much, Shanika Robinson, for having me.
Before you go, tell everybody how they can reach you.
Absolutely. I'm on Facebook. My name is Demetrice Reeves, Demetrice Reeves. You can REEV as in Victor ES. You can inbox me. You can also email me at dreevesministries@gmail.com. Feel free to email me, inbox me, and I will get back to you.
Thank you again for doing this interview with me. I do like to ask all of my interviewees this one question before you go.
Okay.
And that is, before I leave this world, I would
like to leave a legacy that will empower others.
Wow.
I want to leave just that much of an impact.
Wow.
Not just for myself, not so people can understand that impact that will be so in depth that it still will be changing lives even when I'm dead and gone.
Wow. That's powerful. And I look forward to just hearing more from you in general.
Yes.
And I also look forward to this powerful conference.
Yes.
I am appreciative to be a part of it. If you all want to reach me, I can be reached at www.holisticinspirations.org.
Yes.
Thank you for taking the time out to view this interview, and God bless you.
God bless.